Hey, what's up, you guys? Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency. And in this video, we're going to talk about my number one tip for success when it comes to social media marketing for your contracting business. So the other day, I was talking to a friend, and he's actually starting up a drywall company with a couple different partners. And he asked me, he said, "Hey, Matt, I'm just curious, if you were to give that one tip for a contractor when it comes to social media, something that they could be focusing on to do better, that would make all the difference in their business, what would it be?" And I think my answer shocked him a little bit because it was so high level. It wasn't like the strategies, was it like where I was saying, oh, you post this many times per day? Or it wasn't where I said, you just tweak something like this just right. He was actually a little shocked at my answer, but then afterwards he was like, that makes a lot of sense. And so what did I tell him? I said that my number one tip for social media success for a contractor is this, is proof. And he asked me, he said proof. Okay. Oh, oops, we're backwards here. 1 second. And he said proof. And he was like, okay, I get it, proof. But specifically proof, what does that mean? Well, I said, in your social media marketing for your contracting business, everything that you do should rely around proof. So a lot of the times contractors will maybe make all these fancy graphics, right? They'll get their admin person to start photoshopping these graphics that say happy holidays, and they look super fancy, or they'll say something like, here's some tips and all this stuff. That stuff is great, but the most important thing that you should be posting on social media is proof. And what proof? You need to show proof that you are the real deal, that you do good work, that you have a crew, that you have trucks, but above all, that you're actually successful. You want to be able to show and demonstrate to people who are looking at your social media that you're not just like a dude in a basement with a laptop who is making all these posts and talking about how we can deliver quality work and all this stuff. You need to be able to show to them that you actually are the real deal. And the only way to do that is to document proof consistently on social media and show people that. So what that looks like is like what I said, is taking pictures of your work, right? So doing good work and taking pictures of it and saying, hey, we just completed this project, this blah, 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 this aspect of it was a little challenging, but we made it through. It turned out great. Check it out, guys. And showing people your work. Or something like, hey, we just want to welcome a new team member, blah, blah, blah. Here's Bob. We're excited to have him a part of the team, XYZ, right? And show a picture of him. Or, hey, we just invested in this new piece of equipment, this floor sander. It's special because of XYZ. It's going to help us be able to do this much better for our jobs. We're excited. Blah, 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 right? And so above all, what that's really showing is that you're a successful company, you're doing good work, you're providing value to the marketplace, right? And this is all just building up proof that you actually are the real deal, right? Because above all, when people are following you on social media, or if they're following you from an ad, right? They click on an ad and they come to your page. They just want to see, is this actually legit? Is this person actually serving people? Are they happy? Do they know what they're doing? Can I trust them? Right? And so a lot of contractors get all up in their head when it comes to social media, and they think, well, how many times a day should I post? Should I post at this specific time? Well, no, post at any time that you can. And how often should you post? As much as you can. That's pretty much the gist of it. But you need to be consistent with it, right? It's there's no point in you posting every single day for 1 month and then you just never post again for the entire year. I would rather you post once a week for 3 years than to post every day for a month and then stop, right? So consistency is important, But above all, like I said, is just showing consistent proof on your social media of like, cool, here's some pictures of our jobs, here's some pictures of our trucks, here's some pictures of like what I'm doing today. All of that stuff is going to be really powerful because it just builds trust, it builds authority. People are going to start following you and they're actually genuinely interested in what you're doing. Like, I think what I've learned about social media, if you follow me on my personal page, you can click on my page and follow me. I think what I've learned is that people really want to be let into your space. You know, like a lot of you guys, if you follow me, you'll know earlier this year, like my father passed away, or you'll know that, you know, I was going through some challenges personally. And I think that there's definitely, you know, a line where maybe you are putting yourself out there too much and you're sharing like too many personal details. But there's also a line of where people want you to give yourself to them and be like transparent about certain things. And so the more that you can let people into your space and like, you know, talk about some of those things, I think that it allows people to trust you more because they understand who you are as a person, right? And so what's really important about social media, I would say, is like letting people into your space. So that would include like taking a picture of yourself and just being like, hey, here's a picture of me and like my wife, you know, it's our anniversary, blah, blah, blah. Like these kind of things, don't underestimate how important that is as well. And again, that goes back to proof because it's like proof, okay, this guy's like a real guy. He's not just like, you know, putting up this facade. Like all of these things are going to add up. And this is what really is making social media impactful for your business, for getting like attention, right? And so I think a lot of contractors forget that. They think like, okay, I'm going to pay this agency to do social media management for me that's going to like post these posts and then I'm never going to have to worry about it ever again. Well, I mean, in our agency, we run lead generation ads for clients, but we actually don't focus as much anymore on posting like content for clients like daily, you know, that kind of thing, because it's too difficult for us to be able to completely take that over and then the client like not post anything anymore, right? I mean, it works, like we can post pictures of your work and stuff, but ideally it's like you should be taking pictures of like yourself and your crew and really letting people into your space because that is what's going to be authentic. That's what's going to help people to understand you deeper and want to connect with you deeper and then ultimately want to do business with you. So I hope you found this video helpful. This is what I found, what works best being on social media, getting results. When we did our audit a little bit ago, a marketing audit, I found that a lot of contracting businesses are just doing like fancy graphics and stuff that you can just build in like Canva or something like that say like, hey, happy holidays, like, or posting memes or like stuff like that. Like that is a very low level of social media and it's not going to get you the results that you want. To get the results you want, you need to get into the habit of documenting proof within your business, showing testimonials, happy clients, pictures of your truck, pictures of your crew, good work, talking about maybe a little bit of like personal achievements, like, 30 years of marriage with your wife, blah, blah, blah. These kind of things are going to connect people to you and they're going to trust you more and want to do business with you. So again, hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or you need any clarification or anything like that, comment below in the comments. I'm happy to answer your comments. And I hope you guys have a good one. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate the support, but I'll see you guys on the next one. See you later.